Now, I don't mind telling you, today is a day when I'm really nervous. Later on today, I'm going to the Royal Papworth Hospital to get my sleep test. But first, you see, here's the thing. Today's going to be the day that can make or break my feelings on how I am for the next 6 months, maybe a year. Because what I've got to do is find out if it's sleep apnea or not. Now, if it is, the next stages will be whatever they may be. If it's not, however, it's back to the drawing board to find out what the hell is wrong with me. And that is why I'm so on edge. So why am I doing this video? And why am I telling you about all of this that I'm going to do today? Well, it's not because I want you to feel sorry for me. That's the first thing. But I'll tell you what it is. I've found that during my situation with my health, it's quite a lonely place. And so what I thought I'd do is to share what's going on with me so that if there's someone out there who has the same situation, not with what I've got, but with whatever illness it is, they know that they're not going through it alone, that someone else is out there having the same sorts of problems that they are. And that's why I'm doing this video. And another reason I'm doing this video is because in my last video, I made this bold prediction about where I'd like my channel to be in a year's time. And I don't want to let the fact that I've got health problems hold me back. And so that's why I'm doing this video. I'm going to do it over a couple of days. I don't get the results back for this until another 4 days. And so I'll finish this video off and then I'll upload it after then. But for now, let's get on our way. And so here I am outside the hospital I've been in. I've got my equipment and I've been shown how to use it. I'll do that tonight, bring it back tomorrow. And then I've got to wait till the 27th to find out the results. I'll see you later on. Right, it's Monday morning. Let me tell you about what happened from when I came out of the hospital on Friday. What I had to do was go home that evening, put on the monitor and do all that sort of stuff and go to sleep. I did all that. Went okay, slept less than I normally do, mainly because I didn't want to not record out of it and stop it going. But we got through that, took it back on Saturday, and it's now Monday morning and it's coming up to 9 o'clock. And I just want to say this to you. I've had health problems for over 12 months now. I've had multitudes of tests. I've had medicines changed pretty much on a monthly basis to get some answers because I'm not getting them. And here's the thing. If I'd have willingly just gone to the doctors the first time, took the medicine that they gave me and just carried on taking it, it would have stopped there. However, I'm not that kind of person, and you shouldn't be either. If you find yourself in a situation where your health isn't that great, do something about it. Push your doctor all the way, because I've had to do that with mine. In the UK at this precise moment, getting to see a doctor is a pain. Getting to see your doctor is even harder. I had an appointment with my doctor. I've seen so many other doctors that they all come at it with their own opinion. They don't know me. They've seen me once, maybe twice. But my doctor has known me for 15 years. And so I've forced the receptionists to get me to see my doctor. I've had to be a bit underhanded at times. And I've had to play on my illness being worse than it was at times in order to see my doctor. And then when I've seen my doctor, I've had to tell him exactly what's wrong with me. And that's not good for me because I always like to play it off a little bit and pretend it's not as bad as it is. But Debs has been with me and she's pushed all the way to make sure I tell him the truth and make sure I get him to move on. And that's why since September, when we really pushed in and really pushed to get to see this where I am now, I've had 20 odd blood tests. I've had ultrasounds. I've had EEGs. I've had chest x-rays. I've seen 2 specialists now. And tomorrow, I'll be finishing this video tomorrow after I've got the results back from the test. And we'll see where it leads from there. But what I'm saying to you is if your health isn't as good as it should be, don't just accept their first thing. Don't just go along with what they tell you. If you feel in your gut that what they're saying to you isn't right, keep pushing. And keep pushing until you're satisfied. Now, tomorrow I'm going to get these tests. I don't know what they're going to be. If it's the sleep apnea like they say it is, then we know the next steps. If it isn't, then we're back to square one and I've got to start all over again. And I'm going to start over again if that's the case. And I'm going to push and push and push because I'm going to find out what this is because I hate the situation I'm in. And I'm not prepared to let other people fob me off. Because sadly, that's what it feels like a lot of the time. And so if you're in that position, just go for it. Make sure that they see you. Make sure you get the appointments that you want. It took me one stage. I had an appointment with my doctor, was 4 weeks away. It was the first chance I got to see him. And so I had to do some phoning about and I had to do some writing and I got that brought forward. And because I got it brought forward, I got to see the specialist sooner. And I got to the stage where I am now. If I had have left it, I'd still be another month or 2 away. It's just a thought about something that you should really think about when it comes to your health and your well-being. Right, I'll see you tomorrow after I've got the results back. Well, it's now Tuesday and I've just had the phone call about 20 minutes ago. I've had a big, long chat with the people at the hospital and apparently I do have sleep apnea. Now, apparently what happens is that during the course of the night, as my body relaxes, the airway becomes blocked, so I'm not breathing properly. And I asked how bad it was, and she told me that during the test that they did on Friday night, I stopped breathing 42 times an hour. And so I definitely have sleep apnea. And they are going to issue me with a machine called a CPAP machine, which means I'm going to have to wear a mask overnight and sleep with that. And that will help my breathing and force the air through. I can get over it. They said that over the course of a few months, that will help the situation and I should start feeling better 2 to 3 months down the road. So at least we come to a position whereby we can do something about it and I can start to feel better again. So I've got to wait for this machine. That's going to take another 3 to 4 weeks, she said, to get one. But once we get that, we can get started on it and hopefully start moving forward. So that's the situation as we find it as of today. And so there we go. We've actually going to be able to make a step forward then. So this summer, I would hope that I'll be up and about and out and about again, filming outside. That would be really nice. And so that's it from me, from this video. If one thing comes out of it, and if you're struggling for any reason with your health, like I said earlier in this video, keep going. Keep moaning and making a complaint and complain about the situation and push and push and push till they do something about whatever it is that you're suffering from. Because if I hadn't done that, I would be just sitting here waiting for them to send me another lot of tablets and would be getting no further. So that's it from me. Thanks for sticking around to the end. And let's all look forward. I'll see you next time.